Hi everyone, for today's book review we're going to be checking out Warships of the Great Lakes from 1754 until 1834. It's hard to believe, but at one point the Great Lakes, which is on the border between the northern part of the United States and the southern part of Canada, was once a battleground, particularly in the War of 1812 to 1814. This book covers the evolution of warships between 1754, when the British decided to militarize the lakes, right through to technically 1814, but 1834, when the region was demilitarized and the last warships were either broken up or sunk or sold off. This period covers the American Revolutionary War. However, the bulk of this book is taken up with the War of 1812, which saw the most frenzied and fascinating period of warship construction and operation on the Great Lakes. This book is written by Robert Malcolmson, who is an authority on the topic and has written several books about the Naval War of 1812. This book really wants to be a Conway Maritime Press publication because it just looks and feels like something that company would have produced. It is extremely detailed and profusely illustrated with period illustrations, as well as either copies of ships' plans or reconstructed plans taken from archives, and you can see some of the images up here. What comes across in this book is the incredible variety of ships that were used in this time period. You had some fascinating vessels from sloops and corvettes to little snows and even lateen-rigged vessels that operated as small gunboats. By the time of the Great War of 1812/1814, both the British and the Americans were also building big ships of the line, vessels that would not have looked out of place in Nelson's battle fleet, triple-deck vessels with many guns. The ship that is on the front cover is an illustration of the St. Lawrence, the most powerful ship that the British were able to put into service just before the war ended. The Americans also were about to build a series of triple-deckers ships of the line, but the war ended, and one of them, the New Orleans, basically sat on the stocks for almost a century before it was dismantled. If you are fascinated with the evolution of sailing vessels with wooden ships of the line, then this is a fantastic book. It is written with authority, incredible detail, and as you no doubt you've seen, profusely illustrated. There's a small color section showing some contemporary paintings as well, depicting either shipyards, seascapes, or some of the various ships. Also, if you are interested in the War of 1812, there's a comprehensive library of books out there. But if you want a primer, then may I recommend this little Osprey Press book called The Great Lakes Warships, 1812 to 1815, written by Mark Lardas and illustrated by Paul Wright. This is a great primer. But if you already have an idea about wooden ships of the line, sailing ships of that era, and want a fully in-depth, comprehensive look at particularly warships on the Great Lakes and how they differentiated from the deep-sea vessels, then do check out Warships of the Great Lakes by Robert Malcolmson. This is an absolutely five captain's hats. Beautifully detailed, authoritatively written, and profusely illustrated. What more could you ask for? This is a great reference book, so do check it out. And of course, if there are any other books that you're interested in, be it the Great Lakes, sailing ships, warships, you name it, anything shippy, just let me know in the comments below, and I'm sure if I have it in my library, I'll dig it out and review it for you. So, until next time, enjoy and happy reading, everyone.